Make today iconic. What is up, guys? It's Upcome Sports, back with another realistic rebuild here on my channel. In this one, we're doing the Dallas Mavericks NBA 2K19, if you didn't already know. Here are the settings that I'm going to be testing out for my realistic rebuilds. I'm going to be experimenting with these settings, obviously. Don't have the perfect, refined final settings, but for now, these are the ones that I'm going to be using. Trade override, if you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel, I do use it in case I want to make a fair trade that 2K doesn't really let me do. But it should benefit both teams, and I'll try to do my best. If you don't agree with this trade or any of the trades or any of the signings, then leave it in the comments. But here's the roster. Luka Doncic, 79 overall. I think that's a fair rating for him. He's done very well in a league that's probably the second best in the world. So putting up good stats, that's a fair rating for him. He'll be a 92 potential. And yeah, for the first season, I'm not really going to do any moves. Just going to set the rotation and see how this team performs, how 2K thinks they're going to do in real life. So for this season, Stephen Curry wins the MVP, dropping almost 30 a game and 9 assists. Luka Doncic, Rookie of the Year. He's up to an 82 overall. Pretty solid stats from him all around. He usually wins Rookie of the Year every time. De'Aaron Fox, Most Improved, and Nick Nurse, Coach of the Year for the Raptors. Let's see if anyone made an All-NBA team from the Mavericks. It looks like they did not. But if we check out the standings, we've just barely missed the playoffs. We were in contention for the 7th and 8th seed up to the last 2 games, but we did get knocked out. 9th seed, so our pick will go to Atlanta. Obviously, they traded up for Luka Doncic and gave up their first-round pick this year. It's top 5 protected, but Dennis Smith Jr. improving from his rookie season. Harrison Barnes put up stats, 17 points per game. We might re-sign him. DeAndre Jordan did horrible, but he's not really a scorer. I'll see. If he asks for like $30 million in free agency, then we're not going to bring him back. So Rockets and Raptors in the finals. Let's see who takes it all. Rockets up 1-0. Rockets up 3-1. Rockets win in 5. Chris Paul finals MVP. So there's a 0.5% chance that we get our pick, but it is going to go to Atlanta at 14. DeAndre Jordan was only on a 1-year deal, so we're going to offer him this deal, which really low risk. See what he can do next season. I wasn't really convinced by his numbers. It's going to be a 1-year deal with a team option for the second year. And if we can't get him on that deal, then we'll also offer Vucevic this deal. Pretty cheap. He'll put up about the same numbers as DeAndre Jordan. And this signing was also rumored in real life. Julius Randle to the Mavericks. So I'm going to offer him a 3-year deal worth about like $13 million. 13 million a season. See if he wants that. If not, then we're going to bring Mirotic in because Dirk did retire after a wonderful career on the Mavericks. So we were able to sign back DeAndre Jordan and Julius Randle, but Randle actually accepted like a $16 million deal instead of the $13 million one that we did offer. But that's okay. At least we got him. And this is going to be the rotation. Very solid. I'm not sure if we're going to make the playoffs again, but we should. So we're here at the contract negotiation deadline, and Harrison Barnes putting up 17 points per game. I'm thinking about re-signing him, so I'm going to re-sign him here if he accepts this, and it'll be a 3-year deal, which he does. For this season, Giannis, MVP for the Bucks, averaging nearly 30 a game, 10 rebounds and 5 assists. Dennis Schroeder, 6th man. And Toronto Raptors head coach, not Nick Nurse, Coach of the Year. But let's see if someone made an All-NBA team. And it looks like they did not even DeAndre Jordan on the defensive team. But we did make the playoffs. We were the 6th seed, so we'll be playing the 3rd seed. Not bad, making the playoffs. If we can win a playoff series, that'd be great. If not, then we'll keep learning. But we're going to be playing OKC. Russell Westbrook, not really known for winning in the playoffs by himself. But we'll see what happens. Dennis Smith Jr. again improving. Harrison Barnes putting up solid stats. Luka Doncic fell a little bit, but still very solid from him. DeAndre Jordan not really convincing again. So in this first round, we're in danger of being swept by the Thunder, down 3-0. Let's see if we can get a game. I didn't really expect to win this series, but I thought we could maybe win a game or two. And it looks like it's going to be a close one here. And they do break away in the fourth quarter, winning by 15 points. Not really a good game from anyone offensively for us. And Westbrook averaged pretty much 36 points a game. Just being a beast out there. But so the Timberwolves and the Celtics are in the finals. Not really teams that I usually see in the finals in 2K. But it looks like the T-Wolves are going to win in 6 games. Jimmy Butler, finals MVP. And I've decided that I'm not going to accept DeAndre Jordan's team option for this season. It's a $30 million option, and he didn't really put up numbers that would justify that. So I'm going to go after a center in free agency. So I don't know if you guys experienced this, but in the 2020 offseason, it will not let you sign a center. It will say 0 interest from all centers. So I'm going to throw some deals at centers, and it's going to say that they're going to decline them. Even though I'm throwing them way more money than they even want. Like Whiteside, he should accept this or at least consider it, but they're straight up declining it. 2K needs to fix this, or I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to wait until one of them maybe signs luckily or something. So DeMarcus Cousins actually signed a 1-year deal with us, but I felt like that was unfair. So I did sign him to a 4-year deal, which if he wanted to sign with Dallas, he would sign that, not a 1-year deal. He's trying to get paid after signing for $5 million on the Warriors. He needs his money. So I just felt like that was realistic, and I went ahead and made that move. So we're at the trade deadline here, and I'm going to sign Danilo Gallinari for our bench. We're not really scoring. So for this season, Stephen Curry putting up 32 points per game and 9 assists. LaMelo Ball, overpowered, but rookie classes are going to get better as 2K progresses, as time goes on. DeMarcus Cousins on the All-NBA second team, averaging 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. Looks like nobody else from the Mavericks on an All-NBA team. But we made the playoffs again, so we were the 5th seed this time. We'll be playing the 4th seeded Thunder, so we'll be playing the Thunder again for the 2nd year in a row. Maybe this time we can take them down. And let's check out the stats. Luka Doncic getting better every season. Dennis Smith Jr. fell a little bit, but I'll still take that from him. And I don't know what's up with us, but we're down 3-0 again to the Thunder in the first round. Are they really this good, or are we just choking in the playoffs? I don't know. We do win a game here, so at least we're not going to get swept twice by the same team in the playoffs. Westbrook just going off. I don't know why he puts up this kind of stats when in real life he doesn't really do this in the playoffs. But I guess it is a video game, so it kind of makes sense. But it looks like we are going to get blown out here by 36. We lose to the Thunder, losing in 5 games this series. Westbrook just went off, averaging, I think, a triple-double or close to that. So the Warriors are going to play the Pistons in the finals. I don't know how the Pistons got here. Don't ask me. But the Warriors should be here every year pretty much. 4-1 the Warriors are going to win. Stephen Curry averaging video game numbers. So here's the roster for the next season. Our team's pretty much set for the rest of the video. Maybe we'll make a couple trades here and there, but we're pretty solid at our front court with Randall and Cousins. Our backcourt solid with Doncic and Dennis Smith. And Harrison Barnes we obviously re-signed, so we're pretty much set. Only thing we can improve is the bench. Let's see what happens. So Russell Westbrook's going to keep putting up stats. MVP for him. I'm not sure who the rookies are. Giannis defensive player and Mirotic most improved. Dwayne Casey coach of the year for the Raptors. I don't know how the Raptors are doing so good, but Cousins on the All-NBA first team, putting up buckets, 23 points per game from him. Luka Doncic also finds himself on an All-NBA team, putting up pretty all-around stats. And we were the #1 seed in the Western Conference. Big year from Cousins and Doncic. I probably should have overwritten the MVP and gave it to Cousins because he did take us to the 1 seed, averaging pretty solid numbers for a center. But we'll be playing the Timberwolves in the first round. Should be a competitive matchup. Towns against Cousins. That's a marquee matchup right there. Dennis Smith also put up solid numbers. So did Julius Randle. In the first round, we're up 3-1 on the Timberwolves. Let's see if we can close this out in 5 games or we're going to choke. Hopefully we don't choke like last 2K where 3-1 leads were like pretty much the normal. Blown 3-1 leads were pretty much normal. But it looks like we are going to close them out here in 5 games. Easy peasy. Moving on to the next round. No sweat. And in the second round, we had to play the Warriors and we're down 3-0 to them. I don't know how they were the 5th seed, but they still have KD, they still have Curry, they still have Clay, they still have Draymond, they still have everyone except Cousins. How they were the 5th seed, don't ask me. But the 1 seed here is going to get blown out, swept. Yeah, Curry just went off. KD went off too. I don't know what to say. Warriors and the Celtics in the finals. I think this will happen in 2019 in real life. And I think the Celtics have a good chance of taking down the Warriors. But it's obviously going to be hard. Steph Curry wins finals MVP. So here's the roster for the final season. Luka Doncic is now our best player at a 93. So is Cousins at a 93. Randle's up to an 87 overall. And yeah, this team's looking very solid. As I said, it's already well put together. Just signed a couple of good bench pieces for us. Here's our rotation. Let's see if we can finally get over the hump of the second playoff win. So in this season, Donovan Mitchell on the Raptors for some reason wins MVP. I'm not sure who the rookies are. Anthony Davis, defensive player. Dwayne Casey for the Raptors, coach of the year. Luka Doncic on the All-NBA first team. Just all around good numbers from him. Rebounds, assists, scoring. He's going to do everything. Let's see if Cousins made a team. It looks like Cousins did not make a team. But we were the 4th seed this time. Not the 1 seed, but I'll still take it. Winning close to 50 games. And don't tell me we're playing the Thunder. We're playing the Nuggets this time. So we will not see the Thunder until maybe the 2nd or 3rd round. And if we check out the player stats, Doncic averaged the most points. And then Dennis Smith and then Cousins. So here in the first round, we're up 3-1 on the Nuggets. Very competitive team, the Nuggets. Let's see if we can close them out here 5 games. And it looks like they're going to run away with it maybe. We had a little comeback, but they do win by 4 points. Yeah, pretty solid stats from them all around. Jokic has been very good for them in this series. But can we close them out, or is there going to be a Game 7? Doncic, come on, it's in your house, bro. You're a superstar now. It's going to go to a Game 7 after losing here by 11 points. Michael Porter Jr. is not even playing that good for them. And I think they lost Gary Harris or Jamal Murray. One of them is gone, I believe. But it looks like we are going to take care of them here in Game 7. And we'll be moving away with it. DeMarcus Cousins with a huge game, putting up close to 30 points. And Jokic had a good battle with him, but it's not going to be enough. And here in the second round, we actually are down 3-1 to the Phoenix Suns. They have a really good defensive team with Josh Jackson, DeAndre Ayton. And I believe they do have Zion Williamson or RJ Barrett. One of them. So this game's pretty much over. We're going to be eliminated here. I'm just going to try to get some buckets here with Dennis Smith and Luka Doncic. So give me that screen. Oh, shoot. I went the wrong way, but still get the foul. Gonna shoot these free throws. Dennis Smith, give me one, boy. There we go. We get one. Can I get the second? And I don't. But that's all right. Come on, Booker. What do you got? You ain't got nothing on these straps, boy. Come on, Booker. You have to pass it up, bro. All right. Let's just get a stop. Let's prove that we can play some defense. We're not just all about offense. He gets nothing. He gets nothing. Bertans gets nothing. Who is Bertans? Let's see if we can get a little pick and roll action going here with Doncic and Cousins. Little pick and roll, little fade, little pick and pop. Oh, greeners, give me that one. Okay, Cousins with the shot. That reminds me, yeah, the Warriors are going to be unguardable if Cousins gets back at anything close to full health. So, yeah, it's over for the NBA. Pick and pop with Curry. Roll with Clay, whatever. Durant for 3. Draymond with a defense. Yeah, it's going to be unstoppable pretty much. I'm sorry, LeBron, but it's not going to happen. I am a Lakers fan. It's not going to happen, at least this year. We are going to lose here, so let's check out the stats. Devin Booker dropped 29 on us. Yeah, I like me some D-Book. Pretty nice. DeAndre Ayton with a double-double. Pretty nice. They also have Romeo Langford somehow. But Dennis Smith tried it by himself. Julius Randle. Doncic didn't really help out. 10 points. So the Raptors and the Suns are going to be in the NBA Finals. Let's see if we lost to the champions. We do lose to the champions, so that's not too bad. DeAndre Ayton, Finals MVP. So that's going to do it for this rebuild. Let me know what you guys thought of this team. Let me know what you guys would have done differently. Also, let me know if you guys would like to see some of my team or my career. I'm not going to be spending any VC, so it's going to be pretty bad. I don't know if you guys would like to see that, though, still. Or should I just stick with the realistic rebuilds and all that? Also, subscribe for more videos.
Never get to me. Bring out the Brxnks Truck. I'm young, flying iced up. 100-yard dash. I had to run my price up. Boss your life up.